opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That one is caught left side of the field.
Бомбочка медленная такая.
And that's good for a Raiders first.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down here, Minshew.
That's хорош. Ой.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd down run from White.
Кто меня там держит, блин?
And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. For Darrell Patterson, now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Что-то, блядь, вечность не играл. Ёпшины, блядь, что это за залупа? Мой плейбэк.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and short.
Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Finds a big lane, and he's finally hauled down at the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers.
Что-то я как будто ребенок играю почему-то. Мне нравится.
Russell Wilson with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep.
Chris Boswell is kicking off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give right side to White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Minshew. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Minshew working from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's a toss to White. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure
Да,
something
я
out.
это
Because you
слышал уже
cannot let a
много-много раз. Ну и
defensive
что
tackle
дальше? Ну,
defeat your block at the
понятно.
point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Minshew. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Quick on the draw to White. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Minshew. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Warren once more. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ross out of the pistol. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. Hits the 20. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. White trying this straight ahead. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He gets this one to Myers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Secures this at the 17. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
To number 10, Roman Wilson. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Warren running between the tackles. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. On play action now, Wilson. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Working inside the red zone. It's caught. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
Skúšne.
It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Он подается.
Now Boswell
В
on to
смысле, он
send this away.
поддается? Он пустил 2 тачдауна в самом начале и нихуя не
His
делает,
return
играет
starts at the
ногой.
5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White.
Ну ты
And
хорошо бежит.
finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 34. That's brought in by White. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They run the counter with White.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's 2nd and 11. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Minshew to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. Begins his return at the 16. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Searches from... And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got
Почему
it
так
away
давить
before
начали
the hit,
Филора?
but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Ух ты, если первый повезло.
And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Here's Minshew. It's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Minshew. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's caught. Warren. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st down. Here's Russ. Catch made by Austin. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Противника, блядь. Ёбана бобана, блядь.
Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Wide open downfield, connection made. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Wilson on a slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10, Minshew. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 27. Tight end has it across the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Нормально играть скрин и бросать нахуй удаляется.
When you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
A massive shot towards the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Wilson on 1st and 10. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
And he finds a seam down the middle complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Warren here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, Timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. This is Warren headed right. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone now.
Oj,
They
słusznie.
got it intercepted along the goal line. Robert Spillane has it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Try the right side with White. Makes a cut to the right sideline. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. The give now to White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's good for 6 yards, but it sets up fourth down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Return starts from the 45. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Very good return as he picks up 20. And the Steelers have a short field in front of them as they take over. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's minute left.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's got it, room to run. And he's taken down at the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's the first down, and he's still going. It's a 21-yard gain. And that gives them first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Harris. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal. 14, Russ is going to cook here. Buying some time right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Нихуя.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Нихуя не
And that one
делать.
flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a
Смотрит
drive
кто-то
starting
даже
at the
дерьмо,
30.
блядь. 20 человек, а могу быть обратно.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, Minshew. Connection made on the cross. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Ну, видишь, залетела бомбочка. Ну, я на похуй, блядь, выбираю плей, поэтому... Даже чуть-чуть, блядь, нихуй не буду выбирать. Бля, как мне это бесит, что выбор пошел, все выбрали камбу, блядь, они встали, и пиздец, мне даже сразу нельзя посчитать, что время не хватит, блядь, мы даже построиться не успели.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. This throw is cut. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running on 2nd with White.
Oh, yeah,
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Minshew setting up to throw. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown.
Ну, поиграем.
Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Если хоть кто-нибудь, блядь, пизданет там нахуй что-то про то, что, блядь, убивать соперника или что-то еще, я, блядь, нахуй забаню сразу этого человека. Прям, блядь, без шуток.
I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first.
Я еще буду играть.
First down pass play can, it certainly was effective.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score.
Значит, совсем издевается.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Working across the field, complete. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Minshew working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Play action, it's Minshew. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Minshew. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st is Minshew. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
1st and 10 give to Harris. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And they take him down right along the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They'll take an option to the right on first down. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Going right side, Harris with it. Room inside the 10. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and
Да,
goal.
Юджин специально напускал, блядь. Я, сука, злой пиздец. Я половину игры, блядь, переписывался в Телеграме, блядь, вместо того, чтобы играть. А нахуй я вышел-то в аут, пиздец.
And they'll kneel this down.
И жду, блядь, что-то.
And he's going to take a knee. Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on 3rd down. And they'll take a knee. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Steelers close to picking up their 5th win. You're going to have to explain this one to me. They are punting from inside the red zone. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete here to Bowers. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
To throw again on 2nd down here, Minshew. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a
Ебака-зверь.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Согласен.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And he's going to take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on third down. And they'll take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game,